Elizabeth Warren seeing a surge in the polls, but an old controversy continues to haunt her on the campaign trail. The 2020 Democratic hopeful apologizing again to Native Americans for her previous Cherokee heritage claims.
Like anyone who's being honest with themselves, I know that I have made mistakes. I am sorry for harm I have caused. I have listened and I have learned a lot. And I am grateful for the many conversations that we've had together. It is a great honor to be able to partner with Indian country. And that's what I've tried to do as a senator. And that's what I promise I will do as president.
All right, that was her today at the big event, Jesse. Now, a contrary view could be that this speaks to the strength of her campaign, that she went to this event knowing that she would have to do this. Even, she could have had a scheduling conflict. One of those ones, a scheduling conflict, like a dentist appointment you can't change.
That's right. I think it was a whitewash. The moderator of the event endorsed her, and then they agreed ahead of time that she would not be asked about her fake heritage claims. And then on the eve of the event, she scrubbed the video where she released her DNA results from her campaign website. So she's got terrible political instincts, and she's a phony. And what she did to Native Americans was, some people say, a lot worse than what Trump has done to minorities. If you think about what she did, she stole their identity. Then she used that fake identity to suppress the minorities' access to higher education jobs, and then she profited from the fake identity. And then when she got busted on it, when President Trump mocked her, she said, oh, that's an ethnic slur, Pocahontas. That's about as an ethnic slur as Fredo. It doesn't even make any sense. What's happening now is she is up in the polls because she's getting some Bernie bros behind her, but she's got a very irritating demeanor. Black Americans don't really love her that much. Wall Street hates her. So I think she's just, it's another landslide victory for the president if she gets the nomination.
So one thing is that the president said the other night in his rally that he had hit her hard on the issue, but now she's coming back, so he's going to have to do it again. But because it's so competitive on the Democratic side, why do you think that none of the other Democrats go after her about it?
Well, I'll tell you, as a black lesbian,
okay.
I believe that it is important that she reach out to them to get this past her. Here's the problem, though. What is she apologizing for? Like, I'm not sure.
Yep.
Because that amazing video that you mentioned, Scrub, vindicated her, right? She was 1/17,000th Native American, and she played that up. So is she apologizing for perpetuating the lie? Is she apologizing for the impersonation, the exaggeration, or the exploitation? Remember, she used this to get ahead, and the law school used her lie to get ahead by saying, like, we have the first female minority lawyer. Was it Harvard, I believe?
Yep.
So that's why I don't give any more money to that school. But anyway, and the media, like Jesse said, will paint this as some kind of, like, calling her Pocahontas or whatever. It's like calling a dumb person Einstein, right? It's that. So I just think that I'm confused, as you can tell. I don't know what she's apologizing for. Is she admitting she lied, or
Yeah.
She said she's Native American.
In the Jonathan Martin New York Times piece last week, they said that it was a story about her poll numbers better. And at the very end, they interviewed somebody who had gone to one of her events, and they said, she's so smart. She really has a plan. And the last line was, it's just that Pocahontas thing. And that was how he ended it. Is that on the minds in regards to electability against President Trump?
I think people realize that this is what Trump has when it comes to Liz Warren. I mean, that's why he's back attacking her. She's rising in the polls. He goes after Sleepy Joe Biden, who's really on his mind. He's the most attacked by the president. But now she's back in the picture, and again, because she is a strong candidate and a rising candidate. She has momentum. I mean, the fact that she went to this forum, that she was invited to this forum, indicates, in the words of the man who hosted the forum, that this is a trivial issue for Native Americans. They don't think it's a big deal. But what you get is a situation where, you know what, she has big ideas, Dana, and she has ideas, policy ideas. So for the Native Americans, what they say is, this Pocahontas thing is Trump's agenda. That's the way he puts people down, and it's trivial to us. What's important to us, Elizabeth Warren's top issues: health care, education, helping young people get ahead, pay for that big tuition debt, and you know what, saying to the very rich people in this country, hey, no more protection, no more too big to fail. You got to pay your taxes and deal with income inequality. People are reacting to her as a passionate advocate, including Native Americans.
One thing about her that's different from Hillary Clinton never apologized for the email scandal. And Elizabeth Warren has apologized a few times for this, even though people aren't really sure what
But she's never admitted that she's not Native American. She's never said that she's not Cherokee. She's parsed this line between, I've caused all this pain, I'm sorry for that, but she's never said I'm sorry for using the 1,024th maybe Cherokee argument to put on my bar card in Texas that I was Native American, or to get that first status as the first woman of color at Harvard Law School. So I'm not clear on what she's apologizing for either, and I think it was, if she had not gone to the forum, it probably would have looked worse, because she would have been avoiding the issue. So she was.
So it might be a sign of strength, I guess, for her, within the Democratic Party, that she went.
Also, in other Native American news, the Washington Post did a poll among Native Americans, and they asked, what was the #1 emotion that you felt when you saw the Washington Redskin mascot? And you know what the top one was?
Pride.
Pride.
Yep.
They like it.
You know what my #1 reaction is?
What?
Disgust.
Oh, boy.
Because they're going to go 0 for 16.
And guess what?
Because the Eagles are going to beat them twice.
No, we got to tell the audience, that's my team. I just don't like that name. I don't like it at all.
How do you think I feel about the San Francisco Giants? I am a below-average height person. My favorite baseball team is the Giants, Dana. Every day I wake up and I go, I have to root for a team that towers over my diminutive stance.
That you could never achieve.
I could never achieve. How do you think I feel?
You know what? It's out of reach.
I am not a protected class.
Well, I thought you were a black lesbian.
That's true. I'm a short one.